Hi everyone, Connor here for Southwest Wrestling. Welcome back from dusk till dawn. And we have got honestly, we have got a hell of a matchup for you. I don't have enough superlatives to talk about how intense this match is going to be. First off, we've got the hardest hitting lass from the northeast herself, Gia Adams. From northeast to southwest, Gia Adams is here to make a big first impression, and she will be doing that by taking on one of the foundations and pillars of Southwest Wrestling.
And introducing her opponent.
Coming from Newcastle, but now it's going to be Newcastle versus Cornwall. It's only the bloody Demolition Woman, L.A. Taylor. The longest reigning Warriors champion in Southwest Wrestling history. One of the fans' biggest favourites. Arguably a legend in Southwest Wrestling. Coming off a big match with Sid Oakley, one where she was beaten through nefarious means. LA Taylor is looking to get back to winning ways, but she has got a roadblock on that road to redemption, and that roadblock is Gia Adams. Gia Adams being trained by HD Drake, Rampage and Screwface. She's been making a name for herself across the country, including North Wrestling. And now she is facing off against L.A. Taylor. This is going to be an incredibly powerful match, and here we go. Big lock up here. Taylor certainly has got the height advantage, but Gia has got that intensity. Arguably that hunger to take down Taylor. Honestly, if you asked me to pick a favourite, I wouldn't be able to say. Both competitors, both athletes are incredibly strong, incredibly powerful. I don't think there's going to be much in this one. And obviously, in terms of momentum, Gia, hungry debutante, wanting to show the crowd, wanting to show Southwest Wrestling what she can do. Taylor coming off a loss. Now I know LA Taylor, I know how great she is, but I also know how much that loss will probably be playing on her mind. There's nothing between them. Ducks under the line, Taylor. Looking for a spear, but redirected. Shoulder block, meeting in the middle. Nothing, absolutely nothing between these competitors. Between these warriors. Huge clothesline takes Gia Adams down, and that is no mean feat. Demolition Woman with an explosion of ferocity there. Lines Adams up. Rebound off the ropes. Court boot to Gia Adams. Swinging neckbreaker, center of the ring. And Gia Adams very smart rolling out. Now, Taylor herself is, you know, arguably one of the strongest competitors here in Southwest Wrestling. But it can be argued that Gia does match that, but she's been conservative thus far. Nothing wrong with playing smart. When you debut for a new promotion, when you come to a new promotion, you want to get the win, particularly if you've travelled a distance. Being based in Newcastle, but recently being based out of Manchester, that is a long way to travel! And that was not a nice way to travel straight into the ring post there. You can just look at Gia and how intimidating she is as well. No nonsense. Aggressive. And that comes from the training, from those trainers such as Rampage. Such as a HT Drake. Cover. 1, 2. Big first cover. Gia Adams with a 2 there. Again, we talked about it previously. Momentum is against LA Taylor. When you come off a big loss, particularly a championship loss. And look at the aggression coming out. They don't call her the hardest hitting lass from the Northeast without there being any evidence. And this is being displayed. Our official Rory White will need to be very careful. There's all well and good having authority, but try having authority when Gia Adams is in a room. Big, huge stomps! Stomps to the gut there by Gia Adams. And for the first time... well, first time in this match we have seen Taylor's definitely much on the back foot. The huge choke against the ropes here. And look at the aggression! That was a very close 5 count. Obviously, wrestling law, you have until the count till 5. And that was closer to a 5 than a 4, I think, there from Gia Adams. But the match carries on. Just huge shot. Notice how she's working on hitting the chest, choking the life out of Taylor. That will no doubt be pushing the air out of Taylor's lungs, making her breathless. Can't catch a break, can't catch a breath. And now Taylor's catching some clubbing blows to the back. The Southwest faithful not impressed, or at least not wanting Gia Adams to get a win. Gia taking a little bit too much time there. Taylor applying a choke. But Gia's got her fingers, her hand just about underneath there. Big suplex! Good lord. To pick up someone with the height of Taylor is impressive. We talked about the strength and the power of Gia Adams. Very much on display. Second cover by Gia. 1, 2. Big 2 count there. Thus far, if you had to ask me who's got, in terms of a match statistics, in terms of possession, in terms of offense, I've got to give this one to Gia thus far. Taylor's very much been literally and figuratively on the ropes. It's not looking good for the Demolition Woman. And there we go. Those huge strikes there by Gia Adams. But the crowd still behind LA. They want her to get a victory. Another huge leg drop. And again, cover. 1. This time at a 1. This time at a 1. Taylor is taking nothing. I talked about it before from Taylor. Never say die. The Demolition Woman, there's a reason why she is lauded as one of the best competitors here in Southwest Wrestling. But huge splash there by Adams. And Irish Whip again. And you see ferocity of being thrown by Adams. Once again, here we go. Oh, strike. Just nothing. Nothing. And there we go. LA going for that choke. Once again, recognizing that this might be the way to win it against Gia Adams. I have no doubt that Taylor would have the power to lift Adams. But at this point, it might be best to stick to submissions. Stick to strikes. Because it will take a lot. It will take all Taylor's might to lift up Adams. Particularly when she's been winded. Particularly when she's had the back worked on. LA's spine must be in several different places thanks to those clubbing blows by Adams. Fireman's carry now. Reversed by Taylor. Laying down some clubs of her own. Big knees there. Huge knees straight to the face of Adams. That will knock a tooth out or two. Huge jumping elbow splash there by LA Taylor. Demolition finally feeling it, finally getting some momentum. And there we go, huge jumping clothesline, and for the first time in a while, Gia Adams is down. Not going for the cover yet, wanting to do more damage. Fireman's carry again, maybe looking for a Samoan drop, but as we said, that back has been worked over. I'm sure that the strength will be found somewhere, but for the moment, it's just a striking duel. Duel of the fates, Adam versus Taylor. Strike for strike, melee brawl. Oh! Head to head, literally. But they are not down yet. Now they are. Huge strikes, clotheslines from Adams and Taylor. This has very much been an even contest between the two. Hear the chants of Taylor. Ring loud and ring true here in Tewkesbury. Our official Rory White laying down for the count. I'm sure no one would want this in a draw. This has been incredibly physical, as we thought it would be, between these two warriors. Both competitors on their feet. And going for that choke once again. Body scissors applied. The strength of Adams to carry Taylor on her back. But just note how tight Taylor's got that in. But good ring awareness there by Gia Adams. Knowing how that corner was there, and now just laying in some elbows. Big, strong elbows. Hard hitting elbows. She will want to return to the northeast with a victory. And that Samoan drop may do it. Cover. 1, 2. No. No. Not yet. And look at the shock of Adams. Look at the shock on Taylor. Maybe that was just an impulse from Taylor. That impulse to never die. But Adams. Taylor creating space. She's got more space. Again to the chokehold once again. This time look how Adams, she hasn't got anything blocking. Anything blocking the pressure from the arm. She's being choked out. And she taps! She taps! She taps! She taps! She tapped out! Adams tapped out! Getting a submission victory. Our official Rory White has called it. Submission victory for LA Taylor. That is an impressive display by Taylor.
Your winner,
Momentum has returned back to LA Taylor's side. The Demolition returning to her winning ways. Narrowly missing out on the Openweight Championship. The road to redemption is a long one, but this may be the first step for LA Taylor. Big performance, amazing performance by Gia Adams. Go back to the Northeast with pride. We hope to see you soon. But tonight belongs to the Demolition Woman, the one, the only, L.A. Taylor.